Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the final game of the final match today between Canada 5 and Team Real Deal. Both teams have 2-2 in the series. This is the deciding factor.
This is where all the secret strats come out.
Yep. This is where we get to see teams do things like, oh man, it's support AP Darius and mid Maokai we've been working on. It's OP, I promise. They'll never see this coming.
Trust.
Orianna getting banned this time.
No secret Anime Crossing SK game strat where you Rengar, Orianna, Shen.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
That is super funny though.
It is. It's very amusing to watch. Jarvan finally being allowed to enter the battlefield.
I feel like that's a problem.
But Demacia.
Yeah, but if they've been banning Jarvan out every game, there must be a reason.
But Demacia. I feel like Sejuani is being picked, but instead Hecarim should be being picked. That's how I feel.
Kyle, a big fan of Hecarim.
I feel that Hecarim should be picked in all cases, at all points, in everywhere, forever. That's how I feel.
Similar to how normal people feel about Draven, Kyle feels about Hecarim. Mr. Universe.
Yep. And Leona and Ezreal. You know, this Leona Ezreal thing, it works for them. Speaking
you
of,
would imagine that they would be banning out Leona Ezreal.
I honestly don't think that's the big thing. Ezreal, perhaps. Leona, not as much.
The way Leona micromanaged that last game, that last team fight, was astounding.
Yeah, no, she did a really great job. Or he. Leona. The person playing Leona. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. I shouldn't make assumptions.
Well, I'm making exceptions, just for the sake of my sanity.
Leona, though. Leona Jarvan is a nasty combo in and of itself, especially when you put Wukong in there. That's another thing that I think needed to be banned. Wukong, while he isn't exactly destroying the lane opponent, is proving invaluable in these team fights later in the game.
Right,
He's constantly able to dive the backline. They're not going to be able to stop Wukong from diving the backline. They haven't been able to so far, and this team comp doesn't do it.
I feel like, yeah, Riven's cool and everything to ban out. Maybe the top laner is best Riven NA on the Smurf. But all I gotta do is 2v1 and be safe. And that way, Riven's team fight is not that great if she's not ahead. Whereas Wukong can run in with a Sunfire cape and just murder your entire team.
Which is what has continued to happen.
And just allowing them to just keep doing that over and over again and hoping that you can fix it obviously isn't the way you need to play this game. Possibly maybe ban that stuff out like we've been talking about.
I mean, I don't know what their Riven play is like. And honestly, Zach wasn't that big of a deal. I probably would have banned Wukong. And Orianna as well was causing a lot of problems. I would ban Wukong and Orianna. And now we've got Malphite in the mix. You know, I think, and this is again the problem. You know, you've got the problem in that last game was not Canada 5's ability to kill or not kill Real Deal's team. It wasn't that. It was the fact that Canada 5 could not converge on priority targets. They were being stopped because their carries were being totally zoned out by Wukong and Volibear. And now you've got Wukong and Jarvan. That's not going to be any better for them.
Yeah, and now you have Draven, who has a harder time peeling for himself.
Right.
At least with
Draven,
Varys, you had all.
yeah. I mean, the lack of peel is still an issue. You've got to be able to stop Wukong and Jarvan from diving your team, and I really don't see that being. I don't see that happening. Wukong and Jarvan will kill Draven faster than Malphite and Sejuani will kill Ezreal.
Unless
I
they can
promise you.
completely lock him down, as we'll just arcane shift away and just start kiting.
Right.
Oh man, okay. People in chat, you're killing me.
What are they saying?
Just go ahead and look.
I
Go
can't.
ahead and look. It's all green.
Oh.
It's that nasty green.
That green that you love so much?
It literally hurts my eyes and gives me a headache.
You hear that, everybody? You're giving Mikey a headache, and you're hurting his eyeballs.
Right, I'm already like nearing blindness anyway.
Yeah, you are a little bit.
You've seen it. I miss things all the time. I'm just like, I can't read that.
You're
My
not.
bad.
You're not nearly as close to being blind as I am, though.
No, but you wear glasses? Question mark.
I do, but I have degenerative eye disease. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. You're just all kinds of.
I'm messed up, bro.
Yeah. We're cripples. Cripple casters.
I'm also extremely hungry. Just for
I've been chowing down on like
for everyone's information. Anyone who's interested.
What have you been doing while we were on break? Waiting for the next match to get started.
Not eating. Well, I was waiting for the next match to get started.
So you were obviously doing it wrong. You should be eating all the food. Well, that moment where we have a very long, awkward silence because we ran out of stuff to talk about during the delay. I'm just so used to cutting the music for this 3-minute delay.
Oh, that was my bad. I had to explain some business. We're in the delay. It's delaying, but y'all know the drill by now. And honestly, I'm not completely convinced that this game is not going to go the same way as the last two games did.
Yeah, Team Real Deal has momentum on their side. Canada 5 put them 2-0, was feeling really good about themselves, and they lost that first game.
Right.
And then they lost that second game.
Right.
Their morale is busted. Team Real Deal is hyped up. And that's a big factor.
Yeah, no, that's important. This is do or die time right now.
Dun, dun,
So
dun.
we're about to see who's made of what right now. That's what's about to happen.
As Kyle noms on food.
Yeah, I'm about to. I can't take it anymore. Don't judge me. There's day old hot dogs that are sitting out here, and I'm going to eat them.
Ooh, that sounds like a bad idea, dude. Don't do it. It's not worth it, Kyle.
My roommate just had some. He said they were okay.
Yeah, but with how you operate.
I can't. I have to, Mike.
No, you're gonna regret it.
I probably will regret it. I'll probably pay the price for this. I enter into this situation fully knowing what I'm about to do.
This is bad.
So I can't claim that I can't claim ignorance here. I can't claim that I was tricked into behaving a particular way. I know exactly what I'm getting myself into.
If you have to defrost salmon, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah,
that's why I don't eat food. That's why I don't eat. Yeah.
Salmon is too miraculous of a meat to legitimately be frozen.
Yeah, man, I can't be. That's why I don't eat seafood. Like, 'cause I live in Kansas.
Yeah, you should never eat seafood where you are.
No, it's always bad. Like, there's a sushi place. I've heard horror stories of said sushi place, and I will not go. It's like a high-end deal too, but it's like sushi this far inland. I don't.
No, that's a terrible idea.
It's almost as bad as you eating day-old hot dogs.
It's actually worse. Day-old hot dogs, at worst, these are just going to taste really bad and maybe give me a little bit of stomach upsets. Maybe. But sushi in Kansas? Nah. That's like E. coli or salmonella or something awful. That's bad things happening to good people is what that is.
Throw some hot sauce on it, you'll never notice. So we are underway here. The word's coming out. Center start. Set up, everybody.
Ezreal.
Every game. Yeah.
It's like he's playing a different champion.
Oh, man. Did we miss him playing Striker Ezreal? Did I miss that?
That never happened. Unless you did it in the first 2 games.
Yeah, don't you lie. Tank Vigor. You don't have all the skins if you don't have Striker Ezreal. So you better let me know. 3 minutes and I'll chat. He'll let me know.
Status update. These hot dogs are not terrible right now.
30 seconds until
No, that's even worse. That's a trap. They taste fine, so you're like, oh, that'll be okay. 3 hours from now.
I'm fully aware that this has a high probability of being a poor decision.
Just as long as you know. And you're not telling me that they taste fine, so they must be okay. No. It's bad news.
If my life takes a turn for the worse in a few hours, I'll definitely let you know.
Because I really want to laugh at you.
I'll be like, Mike, you were right. My life is over.
I wouldn't quite go that far with it, but okay. So, once again, same jungle start. Almost the exact same jungle start that they had last time.
Yep. Identical. Now, I've noticed that Rizard really likes to start red buff.
Yeah. Literally on every champion, I think.
Uh-huh. How do you, I pretty much never start red buff.
I mean, I can see some situations where it'd be nice.
Right, I do situationally, but as a general rule of thumb, I mean, I just feel like it's better to start blue, especially on someone like Jarvan, who's so mana dependent, especially early.
So no lane swap this time. Brackermon was actually going to try to just murder this Ezreal with Draven.
Well, that's a huge factor in how these games have been playing out, is those lane swaps.
I just got, on outside news, I just got a gift on Steam. Kyle.
Oh, hold on. Okay, continue.
Continue. And the letter says, Tyrone Flex. I get to be the sniper. Here you go. Like, what?
What?
Yeah, I have nicknames now. I don't know if you know this.
Tyrone
Flex
Flex?
is one of them. It's short for Tyrannosaurus Flex.
Oh, did someone buy you Borderlands?
Yeah.
Who did that?
The best person in the world? Notice how I answer the question.
That's
Now
not
giving you a
possible.
name.
That's not possible because I didn't buy it. Because I'm watching this game.
Good answer.
And nobody loves you more than me, Mikey.
Ooh.
Don't let them fool you.
You have a lot of competition, Kyle.
Don't let those other people fool you. You know where
Your heart
it is.
will go on. Your heart will go on.
Yeah, my heart, it will go on.
Oh man, that was an interesting day to say the least.
That was a very yes it was.
So Malphite and Wukong battling it up top. That's probably one of the most boring fights I've ever witnessed.
Malphite and Wukong.
That's almost as bad as Malphite and Cho'Gath.
Malphite and Cho'Gath is the worst ever. Well, actually, it's not as bad because at least Malphite, at least Cho'Gath does magic damage, so he's not as awful as Malphite. Like Malphite doesn't take like.
And they know Sejuani's sitting in that bush. They know.
And here comes Jarvan. Sejuani is about to be a pig sandwich here. Speaking of hot dogs. Oh, there we go. Jarvan comes in. Wukong's pretty low, though. The Ignite goes down on Wukong. Jarvan is going to pick up first blood by killing Sejuani. Malphite also picking up a kill on Wukong. Jarvan decides he wants to keep going. Malphite flashing out. All right, so...
And Karthus getting dangerously low and forced to leave the lane, asking for assistance. Jarvan is top lane, pushing that out.
Jace is going to keep chasing a little bit. Now, that top lane trade, Jarvan picks up first blood, but Malphite actually gets the kill, which puts him ahead in the lane.
A little, not by a whole lot. We're tied on CS. As far as gold's concerned, Malphite has literally just enough gold for maybe a potion or two more.
That's true.
Which could be beneficial, or could buy an extra ward, or whatever the case may be. But picking up that first blood assist money is 200 gold.
Right.
For one assist, I believe. So, he's down 100 gold. Not even. He's down 80-ish gold. So it's insignificant.
He's got 2 long swords. Malphite has a Doran's shield, boots, and some cloth armor.
I felt
there's Sejuani coming in on bot lane. They didn't know she was in the bush. Leona being forced to flash out. She's got an exhaust on her. League of Draven. Will it happen? Yes, Zyra picks up the kill there.
So get a little bit of that lane lead. Before Draven's going to shut down.
His passive builds when he kills an enemy champion. No. When he catches a spinning axe or kills a minion. That's how his thing builds. Right?
Yeah, he has the adoration now, so.
Oh.
Yeah, it's axe catch or minion kill.
And now he has to get a champion kill. He has to get a kill in order to cash those in.
Yes.
Okay.
And if he dies, I think he loses half
his
his stats.
Yes, that's true. Wukong is just bush juking this Malphite who decided he has had enough of Wukong's shenanigans and just ults him outright. He is not able to catch him, though. He's going to run into Jarvan as he's warding. Jarvan, who has red buff and blue buff, or he did anyway, when that began. Their buffs are out now.
That's the worst. When you gotta ward your lane and the enemy jungler is there.
Yeah, that is the worst. Oh, Ezreal going in on Draven there.
Draven taking a big chunk of health.
He needs to get a kill to cash in all them stacks he's got. How many stacks does he have anyway?
66, 67, 68, 9. It stacks fairly quickly, I think.
He has many stacks.
Yeah, that does stack up pretty quick. I feel like because of the new adoration change, I feel like he'd be a lot stronger late game. Like he can, if he gets that lucky kill with...
He's going to hit late game sooner is what's going to happen.
If he starts killing champions. If not... I feel like with that change, they took Draven completely out of competitive play.
You think so?
Yeah, I was waiting. I stopped talking because Karthus was getting got on. But yeah, no. How many kills do you really see in competitive, in like the LCS, in most matches?
There aren't many. It's true.
The Cloud9 and the Vulcan match was a bloodbath, but.
Right. No, it's true. You don't
that.
see that many kills. I think that passive is really going to shine when skilled players use it, because they'll be able to get. They're going to be the ones who are going to be able to make the plays to cash in on that adoration passive.
Yeah, Max.
Karthus and Jarvan now both converging on Jace, who was forced to flash out.
Yeah, you could be right there, Kyle. I totally didn't even think to look at it like that.
Well, because you look at it this way, there are kills in pro matches. Somebody does die at some point. It just has to make sure, Draven just has to make sure that he's the one who gets the kill in order to make the most of that passive.
And I
So
feel
it's
as if
really-
you...
Is
Oh,
it
you
pie?
gained 3 gold per stack consumed. I thought it was just 1-to-1. So if Draven were to get a kill right now, he would get double the gold that he normally would.
That's pretty ridiculous. Leona ulting. Draven's about to probably go down. He's got the barrier Jarvan at. Yeah, there goes half of those adoration stacks. Sejuani getting trapped in the Demacia at the end of her ultimate. Oh, what a counter gank by Jarvan. Karthus coming in to end that as well. Malphite picking up Wukong in the top lane. Wow. That
And
conversion.
Jarvan and friends
Here comes
picking
the
up that
dragon.
dragon. Jason Zyra trying to rotate and maybe try to steal it? I don't know if they can...
Draven throwing his ultimate down there.
Oh no, they're going to force him out.
Yeah, looks like they are.
He's still trying to pick up this dragon. Oh, Jace does manage to
Oh,
pick it up.
Jace actually ends up taking it since Jarvan is outside. Ezreal and Jarvan both very low, as is Leona. Jace getting a double, Zyra getting one. Karthus gets the kill on Jace. That was an interesting little engagement there.
That was a great turn of events for Canada 5. Well
Yeah.
played by Jason Zyra. Draven stacking them adorations once again. Getting back to it.
That was pretty nuts.
That was pretty good. Great shock blast by Jace. Now putting them right around 1,500 gold ahead of TeamRealDeal. And in the top lane, it looks like they found somebody to actually stand up to Wukong there.
Yeah, Malphite will do a pretty good job of that. With his, he's got a Doran's shield and a Doran's ring, interestingly enough.
Malphite just don't care, man.
Comes Sejuani again. She's going to land that on Wukong. They're going to keep chasing because they know that Wukong is out. There's a perma for... There's the Sejuani ultimate. Malphite with Wukong ults to get them off of him. The Malphite ult was down. Was it down? Yes, it was. Now it's up. Attempting to converge for the kill. If they can shove this turret, they might be able to still pick that up. Here comes Malphite. Wukong is there. Jarvan as well. They don't want to mess with Jarvan and Wukong at the same time.
Yeah, tower diving Jarvan is bad.
Right. Oh, League of Draven. Can he get this kill? Catching in on those stacks.
He cannot.
He has not been able to pick it up yet. We're still waiting to see if he can grab something. It's going to look like no there. So those adoration stacks, he's up to 89 again. The gold bonus for kills is going to get pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I feel like that's a...
I mean, if he wouldn't have died back then and would have just been forced out of lane, come back, what was he at? He was at probably like 100 by the time he...
Right
the
around,
time he
right
actually
around
got killed?
that.
So, if he had... What is he at right now? He has 96, so he has about 100. So, 200. He would have got 600 gold for a kill, not counting the actual gold you get for a kill.
That's literally the equivalent of almost a dragon in one kill. But for your entire team, what the
but all
dragon
going
is.
for Draven.
Right.
That passive could get really ridiculous.
Yeah. And it's really starting to benefit Draven players to actually be throwing axes at all times. Malphite getting ulted.
Wow, Malphite getting caught in 2 different ults and still walking out alive thanks to the flash.
I might be a little bit behind you, I think. Or a little bit ahead of you, I'm not sure.
I was a little behind somehow. I fixed it.
Yeah, I was actually a little bit behind as well, so I jumped alive. Excuse us, we're bad. Draven picked up that. Draven picked up that bloodthirster.
Draven picking up that bloodthirster. He also has what appears to be, was it 111 stacks of adoration? It just says 11.
It's. Did he go? He didn't go down, did he?
No.
No. Maybe it's maybe the tooltip stacks in groups of 1.
Maybe.
Like it'll restart 100, I guess. Ezreal picked up that Blade of the Rune King. Jarvan with the Ancient Golem already.
And he's got an emblem too.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of tower dives coming out of him. Canada 5. Sitting right around 2,000 gold ahead still.
Really wants to get this turret down. Malphite just punching Wukong repeatedly, just rock slapping him.
Rock slapping him. Jarvan sitting in that tri bush, unaware of that pink ward, or that's their pink ward.
I don't know where Draven's going. It looks like he's just going to go try and kill some wolves.
Gotta get them adoration stacks everywhere, man. Draven does what he wants. League of Draven.
That League of Draven indeed.
Actually, counter jungling his own jungler.
He's now on his way back to try and stop this 3-man push. There's the Draven ultimate coming around from the back. Draven being forced to tap out. Sejuani on her way down there. Leona pinking that ward as well. Malphite getting another kill on Wukong up top.
Malphite's getting fairly big, fairly quick. Now 1,000 gold ahead of Wukong.
Alright, here's Draven. He's going to try for these adoration stacks. Sejuani coming around. She lands the dash and the Sejuani ultimate. Will Draven be able to pick up one of these kills and cash in his passive? He will get stunned. A lot of damage going down. Being forced to back out. Surprisingly, no one has died yet. Zyra picking up the kill there. Jarvan trying to get out as best he can. Draven's probably going to go down to Karthus. Yup. Sejuani and Zyra converging on another kill, so it's a triple kill bot lane, but Draven dying to Karthus. Still has not been able to cash in on his stacks.
Oh no, Jarvan lived. Jarvan's alive.
Jarvan lived? Oh, I just assumed he was dead. Look at that. Look at him. Look at that. Look at him. Just going back like it's not even a big deal.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So Canada 5 having to fight for these kills. They do have a Karthus.
Karthus thwarts them at every turn. He's 3-1. He hasn't left his lane once.
Right. The power of Karthus. I get to be lazy.
Power is yours. Little Captain Planet there for you.
I know. I'm actually not mad about that one. I enjoyed that.
Malphite now has his Sunfire cape.
Which officially makes Wukong's life hell.
And it looks like Dragon being attempted.
TeamRealDeal trying to pick up some Dragon here.
Virtually uncontested so far. Yeah, they're going to grab this no problem. Zyra lands a little bit of a root there. No contestation. Jarvan getting stood aside by the Draven E. They're trying to steal this blue buff. Zyra shows up. Draven's like, no! Throws the ultimate down. Ezreal ultimate missing. Wukong spinning. Landing on the Sejuani. Oh man, Demacia. Karthus is in there as well. Oh baby. Lots of damage going out there. Wukong and Karthus converging for a kill as all 5 members of TeamRealDeal looking to get in some Draven. This is not a good place for Dravens.
Draven trying to back real quick. Meanwhile, Malphite pushing the top lane relentlessly.
Yeah, he's pushing top lane pretty hard. He's got a blue buff. He's just rock slapping all these minions.
No, excuse me.
Seeing Jarvan on the outside. Jarvan's not looking to mess with that Malphite right now.
I don't think anybody's looking to mess with Marvel Malphite right now.
Yeah, oh man, he ults in there! He does the ult combo with Jason, picks up a kill on Jarvan under the tower.
I didn't even expect that to happen.
Yeah, no, this Malphite is just kind of, he's just rock slapping people. He's just like in the business, he's like, brr, brr, like, just repeated rock slaps. Ulting into bushes or ulting under towers for no reason, just because he can.
And such is the curse of Malphite.
I kind of feel bad for this Draven. I really want to see him cash in these stacks and get like 600 gold from a kill.
And he's back to 90 stacks of adoration. One day, it will be glorious.
He's died twice. There's Draven ulti coming in to see if he can't help thin out that wave a little bit. He's on his way over. Looks like we're gearing up for a fight. Malphite ulti is down for probably another 15 seconds or so.
They're definitely going to run a raid on that, so...
Yeah, well, it's going to be up very soon, 6 seconds from now, and RealDeal's not looking to mess with that. This Malphite is making people's lives hard.
I get it, because he's a rock.
Yeah, he's a rock. It's funny. Jarvan's running the back line. He gets knocked away by Jace. Malphite's in the mix. There's a Zyra ulti. Malphite ulting down onto Karthus. Draven finally catches in them stacks. There's Jace getting Karthus down. Zyra killing Jarvan. Karthus is ulting. He's going to pick up Draven as well. Sejuani and Malphite both extremely low. Ezreal chasing down Jason, picking up a kill. So that's a 3-for-3 trade. Draven cashing in them adoration stacks, though. Ezreal and Leona pushing that lane.
Oh, man. I promise these are exciting. I just... so tired.
I feel like Malphite probably should have initiated in that engagement. As soon as he saw Jarvan standard combo and miss, he should have gone in.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I feel like Zyra's ult should be safe healing, possibly. And Malphite needs to at least try to catch Ezreal and at least one other person in his ultimate.
Right. He did. In that,
Ezreal was left completely alone in that team fight.
He got Karthus and somebody else in that team fight result.
Which is great, except Karthus stays alive after you kill him, and then he ults your team.
And then he gets a double kill. Right.
So, I feel like if Malphite can focus on ulting Ezreal and one other person, that'd be great.
Right. And the
Ezreal
beat goes on. The gold lead is next to nothing. Leona engaging in some pink ward warfare. Say that 4 times fast.
Nope. I'll take your word for it. It sounds rough. So Karth is 6-2 right now.
Right.
Now he's coming off on both teams for the next team fight.
What's the scanner say about
Karthus and Jace literally at the same amount of gold.
Well, that's very dangerous, because both of those champions with the same amount of gold are equally dangerous.
Draven looking to build a last Whisper second, it seems.
The pushes are just happening. They're just happening right now. Draven has another 47 stacks.
That last team fight was brutal for both sides. Like I think they're just backing off for now and just kind of hanging out.
Trying to get better positioning. A pick will be devastating to either team.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think it would matter who.
Yeah, here comes Dragon. Sejuani and Malphite are both in position to make some things happen right now. If you are Real Deal, you need to make sure that you do not let this get out of hand. Doing Dragon with a Sejuani and a Malphite close by is a dangerous affair. But here they come. They're pinking this war to try and get some vision. Malphite throwing the rock in on Jarvan. There's the acceleration. Jarvan rushing Karthus. Sejuani's in the middle of everybody. Malphite using Karthus and Jarvan down. Jarvan's gonna ult combo. Ezreal gets in there. Karthus kills Zyra. Jace is gonna take down Ezreal. Draven going down to Wukong. Jace picking up Leona as well, and he's getting a double for that. Karthus killing Sejuani. Wukong is in there trying to get onto Malphite. Karthus is gonna be able to get that one. And another 4 for 4. Jace and Wukong being the only ones left alive at the end of that little bloodbath.
Yeah, that's the only way to describe this, is the blood gods.
Blood for the blood god.
Right. Calling for sacrifices.
Last Whisper being purchased by Draven, Black Cleaver being purchased by Jace.
And neither one of those teams are able to do Dragon. They're just too busted after team fights to do anything.
Got a Zonya's Hourglass on Karthus, I think. Yep, he did get that Zonya's, so that's gonna make his life a little better. These teams are just going ham on each other. This is for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen. This game will decide the winner of this weekend LoL tourneys.
There's no clear victor in the team fights either. They just murder each other. And then just walk away.
Yeah, pretty much. Dragon now being attempted.
See if Draven can pick them.
Canada 5. Ezreal ulti.
Here comes Ezreal.
Oh, Karthus picked it up with a Q. Karthus stole Dragon with a lay waste. Unbelievable. Oh man. And you know what the dumb part is? There's still really no change in gold.
Nope. What's terrifying is that TeamRealDeal has been behind 2,000 gold this entire game. They're still murdering each other.
Right. Well, that matters less and less as the game goes on. 2,000 gold means very little at this point.
Jace with that Black Cleaver, Last Whisper, Muramana finished just now. And Draven with the Last Whisper for this next fight.
Yeah, Draven's pretty fun. Yeah, we got to see now. How many stacks does Draven have? He's only got 33 after he died in that last team fight.
I just wouldn't want a team fight anymore. My morale would be busted after what was that, the second team fight that was just
a total smash face
and just an even trade altogether.
Yep.
I don't think there's at a stalemate right now.
And they're just continuing the push. They know Jarvan's on the other side of the wall. Zyra is sort of giving that away a little bit too.
Well, there's that giant wave top lane for Canada 5.
Right, and Canada 5. Oh, Jarvan's in the mix now. He Demacia's into Sejuani and Zyra. Leona ult, Zyra ult, all going down in the same place. Draven, Sejuani picking up, doing a lot of damage, getting that. Jace is going to take out Wukong, and after Sejuani takes out Jarvan, they're standing on Karthus, who is just Zonya's. His Zonya's is down now. Rock Yo Mama looking to try and get a kill. There it is. There's the Karthus ultimate. One will go down. Karthus gets no kills off of that. Devastatingly low. All champions on Canada 5, but nobody dies.
That was the fight that they needed.
That was exactly. I think we have officially reached the turning point, ladies and gentlemen.
Great coordination by Canada 5. Jarvan left his ultimate up, and Wukong was trapped inside. Right. He couldn't get out to spread that AoE ultimate. And that, I think, was the deciding factor in that team fight.
Man. For Karthus, that is quite the heartbreaker.
Yeah, that was anticlimactic for that Karthus. You're like, oh no, it's about to even out the score, and then nobody died.
That looked like it was going to be a triple kill, but nothing.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was looking like. And All
So
that came out of
Draven-
that team fight was one tower.
Draven only has 1 kill right now. He does, however, have 47 stacks of League of Draven.
And 12 assists.
Right.
Zyra has more kills than him. And it was actually had a spree for a while there. It was taken a little bit ago, but she was on a 300 gold killing spree. Jace 8-2, Karthus 8-4.
The mid lane is really the story of this game right now. Jace has a chain vest. I don't know what he's building into. Is that a GA?
Generally, yeah. You do 3 offense, GA on Jace. Is a common build. And a GA would be huge in favor of Canada 5. You would
Right.
You'd be able to survive the Karth assault.
Right.
So with Ezreal Karthus with the wave clear, it's hard to siege towers, and they won that last team fight pretty handedly.
Mm-hmm.
But they were all so low. If you try to tower dive, things can go down. I don't know. And they're just kind of stuck in a predicament where they just need to push towers like they're doing now,
Blue team's turret
and just take away vision, possibly try to bait out Baron.
Yep. Another team fight looking to break itself out here. Malphite and Sejuani both lying in wait, trying to make the best of the situation.
And Zyra with pink wards for days.
There's Jarvan going again into the middle of the team. He's going to ult this time onto Zyra and I can't see who else. Malphite and Sejuani in the middle of everyone. Karth is going down to Draven. Draven now also picking up Leona. Malphite killing Jarvan.
Karthus going down without that Zonius being busted. Ezreal gets caught up by the...
Oh my! Draven, will he get the kill? He's got the blood rush on. Yes, the auto attack ace for Draven. Wow.
This could be an inhibitor.
Ladies and
Or
gentlemen.
they're just going to run straight for Baron, I think. That's also a thing.
I think they'd rather have mid than bottom. I think that's what this is starting to look like. Although, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. You take it where you can get it, as far as I can tell. That was a very that was a very sloppy way to handle your ace.
So, other than the gold lead from the ace, killing 5 members.
Uh-oh!
It's coming out.
Karthus ult! Oh. Wow. Karthus needs a little bit of magic penetration, I think.
That granite shield keeping Malphite alive.
Oh no!
The granite shield again!
Oh, Malphite!
Again!
I don't even believe this. It's too much.
It came up just at the right second. I don't...
However, we're going to see a Baron pickup, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's anything that Canada 5 is going to be able to do to stop this from happening. Jace throws a shock blast in there. Nope. Uncontested.
I mean, that's one of the big things. If you could... They had such a great team fight. Why wouldn't you just... grab the inhibitor, push bot lane. You had minions there. Grab that bot lane inhibitor. So even if they do go for Baron, their bottom half of their base is getting destroyed.
Right. Draven opting in for a Banshee's Veil.
And Draven's doing a pretty good job of being in the right place at the right time. He's dodging
Purple team's turret has been
Cataclysm.
destroyed.
Right.
He's not getting hit by it, so he's doing a great job of staying out of it. And that's winning the team fights, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Ezreal with that last Whisper pickup. Guardian Angel on Jace. And that Frozen Heart on Malphite is doing a lot of work, so...
Definitely.
Second Banshee Veil, actually, on Malphite as well. I'm not used to seeing Banshee Veil as a real item.
Yeah, I haven't seen someone build a Banshee's Veil since Season 1.
I forgot that item existed.
Was being put to excellent use here.
Malphite just walking up.
Yeah, Malphite decided it was time to get them out of the way.
Malphite's to that point in the game where he just doesn't care.
I mean, I don't think you want to necessarily engage in a team fight off your tower when they have Baron, but being able to push them off your tower is a pretty good thing. Sejuani coming in, deciding to prove me wrong, apparently.
Back ping's coming off. The rest of the team.
Malphite rotating in. Jace helping with the wave clear.
Jace missing the acceleration gate on that shock blast.
It was beautiful. Jarvan getting stand-asided by Draven.
There's a lot of tension in this team fight.
I think it's because the next team fight really decides the game.
Yeah, if Canada 5 beats them on the tower, they just push down mid lane, possibly in the game.
If Canada 5 can score another ace, this game's over.
If,
Likewise, if Real Deal manages to ace them,
especially on their tower.
Right. Alright, here's the team fight. There we go. Draven's in there. Sejuani and Malphite are both in the mix. Both Sejuani and Malphite ults being busted. Jarvan and Leona ults going down as well. Karthus using his Zonias. Malphite's going to pick up the kill on Karthus, who's ulting presently. Karthus will probably pick up at least one kill. He's going to get Zyra. Draven managed to get Wukong in that engagement. We've now got 3v3. Jace, the GA is still not down. So it's a 3-for-3 trade, but here comes Jace and Draven converging to kill Jarvan. Malphite just barely, like, he was still alive for most of that. Draven now has the movement speed. He's activated Blood Rush as well as going through the acceleration gate. Jace's GA, again, still not down. They're chasing Leona. Rather unnecessarily, Leona decides to stay and fight for some odd reason. That's going to be an ace. Draven picking that up. And if
I think they're too busted.
If Draven and Jace manage to get all the way down the lane and knock out a tower, that's going to be huge. They're opting to not, though.
Jace did not lose GA in that fight.
No,
That's going to be big. Karthus finishing that death cap. Leona with Shadow's Reparee. So
Draven just picked up a static shiv.
these team fights, I don't know. Item-wise, I don't know how to... It's still, anybody can win these team fights. One mistake in one of these team fights.
Jace is full build. He picked up a GA and a Bloodthirster.
So Jace is maxed out, picking up blue buff, getting that max cooldown reduction. Or close to it? I do believe he does. Yeah, Jace is sitting at 40% right now. Malphite picking up another giant spell, Cloth.
Another giant spell, because why not have Randuins as well? Or I guess he's not building Randuins because Sejuani is. Or maybe they're both getting it, because why not have two Randuins? Because you're Malphite and you don't care about anything. You already have 300 armor.
Needs 4. Needs 400.
Yeah. Ground Slam needs to do more damage. Speaking of Ground Slam, right now it does a little over 300.
Along with that attack speed slow.
Yep.
I feel like if Malphite can ult onto Ezreal, even under this tower, Sejuani locked down.
They don't have
Sure,
Baron,
remember
and they
those.
just beat them with a team fight, or in a team fight when the enemy team had Baron. They could probably tower dive.
Off of their tower. The tower had fallen when they had decided to engage. So Canada 5, I don't think they're gonna tower dive. They're just gonna keep pressure here. They have a giant wave bot lane.
They also have a Jace, so their siege is ridiculous.
And look for those minions will finish off that bot lane tower.
Yep. Those shock blasts, over and over again.
Let's do it out 50% health. If there's a time to dive, it is now.
That is true.
Needs Omwrecker.
Oh, here we go. Malphite running in. Oh, maybe not. They're just gonna siege this tower and take it down.
They know where
I'm
Wukong's
betting-
at.
Sejuani going in. There it is. Malphite and Sejuani ult at the same time. Jarvan and Karthus. Jarvan ults on top of Karthus. The Zyra ult goes off. Wukong and Ezreal both picking up kills. Jace picking up a kill. Wukong actually gets a double there.
And Draven is still
Raven and
alive.
Jace getting a kill there. Chase's GA still not down.
This Jace will just not let his GA pop. He refuses. Wukong picking up a timeout. They could honestly have rotated bot lane, I think.
Yeah, they could. They could still do that, but they're not going to.
They had 20 seconds. They could have primed that inhibitor be taken.
Yeah.
I don't think they could have taken it, but they could have taken that bot tower, exposed
Yeah,
that inhibitor.
they definitely could have taken the bot tower.
And Baron
So
has
now-
just spawned.
Canada 5 looking a little like they were in the first two games of this series.
And it does look like Malphite will be building Randu and Sejuani just finishing hers off.
Because more Randuins is... Because teach me how to Randuins. Teach me how to Randuins.
Don't feel like that worked, but okay.
It worked. It happened.
Okay.
Malphite
Alright.
has 3,500 HP and 323 armor.
Without busting W.
Right. He does not care about your auto attacks, not even remotely.
That number does go up by 40% with the press of a button. TeamRealDeal is kind of in a pickle here. They have a giant wave pushing bot lane, as well as super minions in the mid lane. As was ulting down bot lane, trying to clear out those waves.
And it looks like a Baron attempt here. Ward's being pinged if Jace going to take this one out as well. Or he would have if he would have seen it. There it is. Come on, Jace. I know you know it's there. Or maybe he wants them to know.
Maybe.
Oh, now he finally sees it. Okay. All the vision there is gone. Jarvan's going to go in. He lands the combo onto Sejuani. Looking
And
for
Jarvan's in alone.
He's in alone. Jace throws a shock blast down. Jarvan's been taking a little too much damage. Malphite ults in onto just Ezreal. Jace had already gone in on Karthus. Karthus is sandwiched in between both halves of the team. He does not have time to Zhonya's. Jace will pick up the kill. The Karthus ulti is going down. It probably won't get a kill though. Nope. Leona gets taken out by Jace.
Malphite is fighting Ezreal and Wukong.
Because Malphite doesn't care. Malphite is fighting two people at the same time, and he kills Ezreal, and he might kill Wukong as well.
This Malphite. Unrelenting. Oh, and the Jace Salvation Shock
Jace
Blast.
just pick it up. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that is game. This excruciating series taken to 5 games. Canada 5 ending up with the victory, and are your LoL tourneys champions for these 2 weeks. 2 very evenly matched teams. Well played.
A lot of GGs, a lot of love for each other.
Lot of friendliness, which is well earned, well deserved.
Wanting to scrim later on, actually.
Well,
So,
ladies and gentlemen,
great plays by both teams.
very good plays. Well done by all. And so Canada 5 will be receiving their RP and their triumphant rise. Very well played by Real Deal. We look forward to seeing you next week. And yeah,
Well, let's check out all our little linkies underneath the chat box there. You can help donate for prizes for the tournament as well as donating to us blind, crippled casters,
Huh.
camera crew, things like that. Follow all of our Twitters at Rainbow Sasha, Vinny Avis,
Danger Hennig.
Danger Hennick. I want to say Kyle Danger Hennick, but I was like, that's not right. Law Attorneys Twitch, all that jazz. We love you. Except for
Good
that.
night, New York.
Yeah, except for the dude with the green name. I don't like you. Everybody else, I love. So we will see you guys later.
Thank you, guys.